It's gonna be a good one. Ooh. But anyway, here we go, champ. Round number 1. Rock throw already starting. Forward heavy coming out from the side of SAMU to kick things off. Oh, you're not going to be spot dodging that. There's nothing to really be spot dodging. 2 grabs. They're just getting so many grabs off already. Small matchup, a very small matchup indeed, but feisty characters nonetheless. They're going to be doing so much damage out of nowhere. And as I say that, already SAMU on their way to actually secure themselves a perfect, but Rat is going to say no. We're going to see a break from SAMU. SAMU securing the round. Very nicely done. Battle 2. Here we go. Now, here's the thing. I think if Rat can utilize the spacing really well, I think they can take it over SAMU, because Charlotta is quite a Charlotta has a lot of movement, base stuff, Demon Flip, especially if SAMU can set up the traps in the air. Demon Flip is going to become a lot more easier to deal with. But the thing that Rat has to deal with in this matchup is the fact that SAMU is so aggressive with that Charlotta, which means they're going to have to try and take as much advantage as possible. Like right here, that Demon Flip is just going to be a little bit harder to do, which means they're going to have to opt to go for certain stuff, which means their mix-up might be a lot more predictable to allow Rat to have a better chance. But we're going to have to find out. They're going to get a back throw. Very nice. Put themselves in the corner and secure the round. I think this is going to be an incredible close set. It's very much going to be based on if Rat can take advantage of the battle. You can see a backdash, back TP already from the side of Rat right there. Very interesting choice, I guess. At round start placement, I guess SAMU could have hit him with a move. We're going to see a nice grab in the corner. Going to go for H Demon Flip right there. Find that low once again. We are going to see a TP. He's going to find much of a TP, and unfortunately, Rat just jumped into that combo right there, and this is going to be big damage. We're going to see the Raging Strike into the Raging Chain, and this is going to be a lovely super. It's not going to kill, but it's going to do so much. We are going to see a heavy Demon Flip once again, and the back throw just to secure it, blocking the attempt of the burst right there. And SAMU is 1-0 up against Rat. Alright, now getting into game number 2. SAMU already starting strong. Got Rat in the corner and just doing so much damage. Getting full utilization of that DP right there. And we are seeing the traps being set up a little bit. SAMU does find himself in the corner. A nice spot dodge by Rat, but isn't going to be able to capitalize much on that spot dodge. Goes to try and go for an anti-air. Isn't going to find an anti-air. Maybe missed the opportunity, missed the timing a little bit right there. And this is going to be big damage coming out from the side of SAMU. Rage Strike into Rage Train, and that's going to be a big damage. And we are going to just see the kind of bread and butter super that we have been seeing so much from SAMU during this tournament, and it's going to allow them to secure the round. Very nicely done by SAMU. Consistency, consistency, consistency is all what it's about, and they're just doing a great job. Going to see the 2 traps are now get set up, which means Demon Flip is going to be a bit more scary to go for, but they are going to find a low. They are going to see find a low profile move to actually cancel out the traps, and that was very nicely done by SAMU. But here we go. Nice ball splat. This is going to be big damage coming out from the side of SAMU. He's going to be able to continue the second usage of the back special, but it's just putting a lot of pressure. We are going to see U down special into U traps being set up from the side of Rat, but the traps aren't really doing much, sadly, and this is going to lead into a super that is going to whiff. That is very unfortunate for the side of SAMU. They are going to whiff, and oh, that's a big advantageous opportunity for Rat. They know it. This is a great opportunity. They have Super Skybounder, and they are going to find it. You are now turned into gold. Shine bright like a diamond. No, this is not Rihanna. This is Cagliostro right here. Very nicely done. And let's see what happens going into the next one. Oh, TP. And that TP was a bit unfortunate because that allowed SAMU to actually find a combo. And this is going to be so much damage. The wrong move could be the result of a round loss, and this is the first time where Rat's actually getting an advantageous situation right now. They're trying to apply a lot of pressure. Rock Pro is going to get used. Isn't really finding much. Trying to get for a little bit of block pressure. SAMU just does not seem like they're budging. Go for you, Demon Flip right there. They have so much work with. H, forward special going to get used into the Raging Strike. And into the Raging Chain. And SAMU is 2-0 up. Oh, please wait. What is going on? We got a please wait on our hands. We haven't had this in a while, chat. Let's find out what's going on, if there is anything going on, or if it's just... Oh. Okay, cool. Don't know what happened there, set. But it might be in the game just having a little bit of lag right there, which is perfectly fine. You know the characters players get into that match. But just nice stuff by all of these players tonight. It's very nice the way to get the Grand Blue Fantasy scene back up and running. Sad part is whoever loses this game is unfortunately going to be out of the tournament, and that's not what you want for your for the first return to the Dual League. But we're going to have to wait and see. UTP is going to Demon Flip is going to get used, but nothing is going to be the result of it. And there's going to be big damage coming out from the side of SAMU right here. Using heavy forward special, back special, and DP to do so much damage to Rat. And unfortunately for Rat, it just does feel like the damage outcome has been great, but what a combo! Leapfrog into the 2 spikes was very nicely done by SAMU. That was sick, but unfortunately, you need to. There was no more capitalization, unfortunately, and SAMU is in match point. They win this, they will be moving on to losers semis to face the winner of the next match that we will be watching, the next losers quarters match, and then after that we will be going to winners side finals. Demon Flips are being used so many times and just doing so much pressure right now, and it's just very nicely done on the side of SAMU. They actually are going to clash with the forward special, and this has allowed SAMU to kind of find something again, charging up to the big rock. Big rock is going to get used, and there's no cash out from it whatsoever. That's so unfortunate for SAMU. For Rat, sorry. That's going to be big damage. Rat needs one good opportunity. Just cure it. Both players are trading in the low. And unfortunately for Rat, his time in the sunlight is now up because SAMU has managed to take it 3-0 over Rat. Very unfortunate for Rat. Didn't really have the greatest showing on the games they played. They have secured themselves a top 8 finish. It's very nice for them, but it's very sad, you know, to be able to see them go. And there's Rat going to be leaving. And we're going to get into the next game shortly. And it's going to be someone we haven't seen yet on Dota League. And someone who is going to be returning from last game. We are going to be seeing